For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Brian Schultz. BSU women's basketball team lost twice this past weekend to St. Cloud and Minnesota Duluth, joined by sophomore guard from Roseville, Allison Cordes. What has changed? What's the biggest difference you've noticed from the non-league games, especially the D1 games, the exhibition games, to the non-conference opponents you played, now getting into the nuts and bolts of the league?
Yeah, well, the D1 teams were obviously a lot taller and a lot quicker, so we kind of were working on getting our speed up. And then going from non-conference now to conference, it's gotten a lot more physical. And so we kind of made that adjustment. We kind of didn't come out very strong against St. Cloud. And so once we finally got kind of that fight in us to get going and not to back down against the physicalness, I think we did a lot better.
It takes a unique kind of a person, a unique kind of athlete to get hit in the face a little bit and respond in a positive way. Mm-hmm. What is it that seems to work for you guys?
For us, we just kind of, we're the underdog, so who cares at that point if they smack you in the face? You just got to not take it and just go back and fight for it.
Last year, you guys had three veterans in Kate and Jesse and Morgan that had been there and done that, and nothing surprised them. You guys don't have that this year. How is this year different because of that?
This year's different because we're still kind of figuring out who's going to score for us, how we're going to get the offense rolling. So I think and just who's going to step up and kind of lead things when things get tough. And so I think we kind of figured that out a little bit more this weekend.
Especially in the league, guard play can get really long and lanky and tough to play against. You guys don't have a great deal of size, especially around the perimeter. What can you guys do to your advantage to kind of negate that?
Yep. I think we can use our quickness a lot. My assistant coach, she said, enjoy being short and just kind of go with it. And so you take those advantages of being quicker and use those as your strength and not worry about the height and the length, and use a lot of fakes, help a lot.
You're from Roseville High School. I'm sure you played a lot of taller teams in high school even, but this has to be a major, major difference here at the college level, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. The speed is definitely quicker, but Roseville helped me a lot with playing against really good teams at that point. And so it's just kind of not – there's always people who are good on each team. There's not just one person. It's a full-rounded team. So that was nice to have that carry over from Roseville to college.
Go to Augustana and Wayne State this weekend. Wayne State knocked you guys out of the playoffs last year. I know we're recording this early on in the week, but what kind of scouting report do you have on both of those teams?
Well, I'm sure Wayne is going to play in their zone again, just like last year, so we need to just attack the gaps and really get into the paint, and that will open up a lot of things. And then Augustana, they got I think, a pretty different team than last year, so I think we can just kind of come out there and shock both of them if we want, if we come out strong and not let down.
What's it like playing two different teams with two completely different styles on a weekend?
You just kind of got to adjust to it. We prepare for the Friday night game a lot first, and then you got to just make those game time adjustments right when it comes to Saturday.
In your opinion, is it better to go from a quicker team to the zone team second, or vice versa?
Sometimes it's good to go quick to slow, so then if you get worn out, you can go to the slow zone, but it also takes a lot of mental that you got to be focused and not be turning the ball over in those zones.
You guys will typically eat up a whole bunch of the shot clock against a zone, any zone. Doesn't matter if it's Wayne or whoever it is. That makes taking care of the ball very important. How much specialty work do you guys do in practice leading up to a game like that to prepare you for it?
Yeah, we usually do some drills that will minus points for turnovers so that we focus more on not turning the ball over, and give bonus points for either offensive rebounds or stuff like that that's important against a zone.
Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.